Hi there, I'm George and this is Accordion Stradella basses and the Counterbass row. The Counterbass row is the same as the bass row, but it's offset, and that just means you can reach those notes more easily. And the way I always remember what note it's going to be, if I'm not just doing it by imagining the harmony, if you like, is that it's a major third above the bass note of the same thing. So if we take the C column, for example, there's my C fundamental with the blip in it, and going this way I get some chords, major, minor, seventh and diminished, and then going the other way towards the bellows, there's one row left and it's the counterbass row, and it is the major third of, if you like, the C scale. And that's useful because if you are playing basses and chords in major keys, you can use the fifth, of course, which we know is the next note towards the ceiling on the bass row, but you now also got the third of the chord, the harmonic. So just a demo, we'll do tonic chord, fifth chord, and now we'll do tonic chord, major third chord. So that gives you some alternatives, and because the major third is the leading note to the fourth, so if I was changing from a C to an F, for example, it makes sense to go in the basses, so you can march along on your roots and fifths. And now I'm going to change to the F, and it kind of drives you in there. It's very nice. Having the major third there is super available. But there's another thing that I want to show you, and if you watch my Circle of Fifths video, you'll know that I like to put my fingers in this position rather than thinking of the chords all the time. I play lots of bass lines, and with your fingers in this position you can play 4 steps round the Circle of Fifths. And I think I said in the other video that 7 steps round the Circle of Fifths is a diatonic scale in a different order. So if I wanted all the white notes, I'd put my 4th finger on the C, so that's my tonic, that's my key I'm in, and then I get the 4th below, which is an F, a G, the 5th above, and a D, and then the next notes I want are the A and the E and the B, which are the next 3 notes up towards the ceiling. But if I press those A, E and B, you might see they're going down over here, because they are these notes. The A is behind the F, the E is behind the C, and the B is behind the G. So without moving this finger at all, I just stretch out my 5th, 4th and 3rd fingers onto the counterbass row, and I've got a full diatonic scale. And if you put them in the right order, it makes a scale. But that's another video that you've probably seen. But this is a very neat effect of the major third thing. So you've got the major third right there if you want it as a bass note, but also you've got the whole diatonic scale without moving your hand if you want to have your hand in this kind of position. That's it, the counterbass row.